Have you ever wondered why someone who seems to have it all can feel so incredibly empty inside? This is the unseen battle, the silent struggle that affects millions of lives each year. It's an invisible enemy, a quiet devastation. It's depression. Depression is a common but serious mood disorder that can cause severe symptoms. It affects how one feels, thinks, and handles daily activities. But despite its prevalence, it's often misunderstood. It's not just a case of the blues or a sign of weakness. It's a real medical condition that requires understanding and treatment. Depression is more than a mental health issue. It's a societal issue, a global issue. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, more than 300 million people worldwide suffer from depression. That's nearly the entire population of the United States. And yet, despite these staggering numbers, depression remains cloaked in stigma and misunderstanding. Depression can be a debilitating disease, impacting every facet of a person's life. It can affect your relationships, your job, your physical health. It can make the simplest tasks seem insurmountable. And yet, it's a battle fought largely in silence, hidden behind smiles and "I'm fines." Depression doesn't care about your age, your race, your gender, your socioeconomic status. It doesn't care if you're a student, a parent, a business tycoon, or a celebrity. It can affect anyone, anywhere. It's a quiet crisis, a silent epidemic. But despite its invisibility, depression leaves a tangible trail. It's a leading cause of disability worldwide and contributes significantly to the global burden of disease. It's a major factor in suicide, which claims the lives of close to 800,000 people each year. These are not just numbers. They are mothers, fathers, siblings, friends, colleagues. They are people who are loved and missed. Depression, it seems, does not discriminate. It affects people from all walks of life. So what is depression really? Is it just feeling sad, or is there more to it? Well, let's unmask depression and delve into its intricacies. Depression, from a medical standpoint, is a serious mood disorder. It's not just about feeling blue on a rainy day or experiencing a brief period of sadness after a disappointing event. Depression has a profound impact on how you feel, think, and handle daily activities. Persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a lack of interest or pleasure in most activities are some of the common symptoms. But depression goes beyond these emotions. It's like a shadow that follows you everywhere, casting a dark cloud over your life. It can lead to physical symptoms too, like changes in appetite and sleep patterns, and even unexplained aches and pains. Now let's hear from mental health experts who can shed more light on this. One expert explains, depression is a complex interplay of genetic, biological, environmental, and psychological factors. It's not a character flaw or a sign of weakness. It's a medical condition just like heart disease or diabetes. Another expert adds, the key to understanding depression is recognizing that it's not just about a single symptom. It's a mix of several symptoms that persist for at least 2 weeks. Depression can strike anyone, at any age, but it's most commonly reported among adults in their late teens to mid-20s. It's also more prevalent in women than men. But remember, these are just statistics. Depression doesn't discriminate. It can affect anyone, regardless of age, gender, or social status. Depression is an invisible battle, a silent epidemic. It's not just about feeling down. It's about feeling down for weeks, months, or even years. It's about losing interest in things you once loved. It's about feeling empty inside, even when everything seems all right on the outside. Depression is not just sadness. It's a complex mental health disorder with a multitude of symptoms. It's about time we unmask depression for what it truly is, and not just what we perceive it to be. Depression can be a silent struggle, but it's vital to listen to those who are fighting it. Imagine a world where everything seems grey, where joy is a distant memory, and where hope feels like an illusion. This was the reality for Sarah, a 35-year-old educator who battled depression for over 5 years. She described her experience as living in a dense fog, with every step forward feeling like a monumental effort. Sarah's story is not unique. It's one of the many unheard voices of depression. Consider John, a 50-year-old construction worker who found himself unable to get out of bed some days. He described his depression as an unending cycle of exhaustion and despair, a heavy weight that he carried around every day. His world was colored by the lens of depression, transforming ordinary tasks into insurmountable challenges. Then there's Emily, a teenager who felt isolated and misunderstood. She described her depression as a constant companion, whispering negative thoughts and amplifying her insecurities. Emily felt like she was trapped in a dark room with no exit in sight. Their stories, while distinct, share common threads of hopelessness, fatigue, and a sense of being trapped. These are the narratives often missing from our understanding of depression, the personal experiences that remind us that depression is more than just a clinical diagnosis. Dr. Simmons, a renowned mental health expert, emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding. Depression is not a choice, it's a medical condition. It affects people's thoughts, feelings, and behavior. Understanding this is crucial in combating the stigma surrounding it, she says. Dr. Patel, another expert in the field, echoes this sentiment. Listening to the experiences of those with depression can foster empathy. It helps us to understand their perspective, to walk in their shoes, and to see the world through their eyes. It's about humanizing depression and reminding us that behind every diagnosis is a person with a story. These are the unheard voices of depression, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Depression can feel like a life sentence, but there is hope. There are ways to manage it. Let's delve into the world of treatment options for depression, a realm teeming with a variety of approaches, each tailored to suit different needs. Picture a toolbox, each tool representing a different treatment strategy. Some people might need only a screwdriver, while others might require the entire toolbox. First up is psychotherapy, often the initial recourse in the face of depression. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is a popular choice, focusing on changing negative thought patterns that fuel depression. It's like a mental workout, strengthening your resilience against depressive thoughts. Next, we have interpersonal therapy, or IPT. It targets the interpersonal issues that often lurk behind depression. Imagine having someone who helps you navigate the stormy seas of your relationships, guiding you towards calmer waters. Then there's the realm of medication. Antidepressants like selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or SSRIs, work by balancing chemicals in your brain that affect mood and emotions. It's akin to a gardener tending to the soil, ensuring the right nutrients for the plants to thrive. Don't forget about the potential of lifestyle changes. Incorporating regular exercise, a healthy diet, adequate sleep, and mindfulness practices can play a significant role in managing depression. It's like fixing the foundation of a house, ensuring overall stability. For those with severe depression, there are more intensive treatments. Electroconvulsive therapy, or ECT, and repetitive transcranial magnetic stimulation, or RTMS, are two examples. It's like calling in the heavy machinery when the standard toolbox isn't enough. And finally, let's not forget the importance of support groups. Sharing your experiences with others who are walking the same path can be immensely healing. It's like finding a tribe, a group of people who understand your journey and offer their empathy and encouragement. Remember, these treatments don't work overnight. It's a process that requires patience, persistence, and above all, hope. It's like embarking on a long journey, but with every step you're moving closer to a healthier, happier self. Treatment for depression isn't one size fits all, it's a personalized journey. Overcoming depression isn't about snapping out of it, it's about learning to navigate life with it. Depression isn't a rain cloud that just passes over. It's a journey of growth, understanding, and resilience. The road to overcoming depression often extends beyond the walls of a therapist's office or the confines of a medication bottle. A significant part of this journey involves making lifestyle changes. Regular exercise, for instance, has been found to have a profound impact on mental health. It's like a natural antidepressant that helps to boost our mood and reduce anxiety. It doesn't have to be about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. Even small activities like a daily walk can make a big difference. Another critical element is nutrition. What we put into our bodies can influence how we feel. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can help to regulate our mood and energy levels. Sleep too plays a pivotal role. Depression can rob us of restful sleep, but establishing a regular sleep routine can help to combat this. Aim for 8 hours of sleep per night, and try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. But it's not just about physical health. Building a strong support system is key. Surrounding ourselves with understanding friends, family, or support groups can provide a lifeline when we're feeling low. It's about finding our tribe, people who listen, understand, and offer a shoulder to lean on when needed. And then there's self-care. It's not selfish, it's necessary. Taking time out to relax, to do things we enjoy, to practice mindfulness or meditation, these are all important strategies in managing depression. It's about being kind to ourselves, giving ourselves permission to feel, to rest, to seek joy. Let's not forget the value of professional advice. Mental health professionals can provide strategies and tools tailored to our individual needs. Their expertise can guide us towards the path of recovery. Overcoming depression is a journey, not a destination. And remember, it's okay to ask for help, because in this battle you are never alone. We are all in this together.